Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Hera English School online teaching. Today, inshallah, in standard 10th English subject, we are going to see 4.1 unit. The poem's name is A Thing of Beauty is a Joy for Ever. The poem is written by John Keats. He was born in the year 1795 and died in 1821. He was an English poet who was popular all over Britain for the romantic poems. His poems are characterized by the imaginary, nature, beauty that appeal to one's senses. Okay, the present poem is the first stanza of the longer poem Endymion, based on Greek mythology. The first line has become proverbial. The poem was first published in the year 1818. Let us see. This is on page number 147. Let us understand this poem by reading it. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Its loveliness increases, it will never pass into nothingness, but still will keep above quite for us and asleep. Now here he is describing that whenever we see the beautiful scenery or a very beautiful scene of the nature, it is having a soothing effect on our body and mind, and one feels very happy from inside. When we see the beautiful flowers, the different colors of flowers, the diversity of the nature, the beauty of each and every plant, these all things are kept in our mind as a memory. And whenever we are sad, if we remember those things, that gives us a freshness. So nature soothes us even just by looking at it also. So that's why it is said a thing of beauty is a joy for ever. Its loveliness increases, it will never pass into nothingness, but still will keep. That means always it will be remembered in our mind when we revise it, and when we close our eyes and remember that beautiful scene, it will give us a happiness. Right? A bower quite for us and a sleep. Bower means a pleasant shady place under the tree or climbing plants that gives us a soothing effect. Full of sweet dreams and health and quiet breathing. Therefore, on every morrow, what is morrow? That is every tomorrow. That is the next day to come. Are we vrating? Vrating means covering up all our difficulties. When we see that beauty of nature, we forget our worries sometime. A flowery band to bend us to the earth. You must all remember when people are sick or we go to visit people, we want to make them happy, we want to felicitate them. We present them with beautiful flowers, we present them with beautiful bouquets. Why? Because that beauty of that flowers will make a soothing effect on that person. He will feel inside happy, and then there will be a pleasant environment for us to meet that person. So that's why we give the flowers. It is also an indication of beauty that help us to communicate with the people. A flowery band to bind us to the earth. That means it combines us, it gives us a communicating feeling with the people when we present them with some kind of beautiful thing or flower. Spite of despondence. What is despondence? Desire to offend, annoy something, to make people angry. Of the inhuman dearth. What is dearth? Shortage. See, People, when they meet, sometimes they get angry on each other. So, to all these, avoiding these all things, the flowers are doing the best work, or the beauty of the nature is doing the best work. Of noble natures of the gloomy days. What do you mean by dearth? That is the shortness of the human being. That means the weakness of the human beings. Now, of noble natures of the gloomy days, of all the unhealthy, over darkened ways, made for our searching, yes, in spite of all. Some shape of beauty moves away the pall. That means a sheet spread over the dead. See, what does it mean here? The noble nature of the gloomy days. Sometimes there is a sadness. People die. Sometimes people are not feeling well. So at that times, the flowers, when we present them, when the bouquet of flowers are presented, that makes the feeling environment happy over there. Made for our such, yes, in spite of all. Some shape of beauty moves away the pall. That means it's a sheet spread over the dead. People spread flowers on the dead persons when they go to the cemetery. From our dark spirits, such the sun, the moon, trees old and young, sprouting a shady boon. Now, all these natural things like the sun, the moon, the trees, which are young and old, and the sprouting a shady, that means they are all showing us like a gift. These are all gifts from God to us that make us feel happy, enjoy the environment, enjoy the scenery, the beautiful scenes which the painters paint. And when we see it at the time of evening, dawn time, and when the dusk time, that is when the sun is early morning rising sun and the setting sun. These all shows us the beauty of nature, and the different kinds of skies shades comes out. That also gives us a beautiful shade and a happiness in our mind. For simple ship and each are daffodils. For simple ship and such are daffodils. You know the daffodil flowers, how they swing. They make the scene beautiful. And the ships of the sky, what do you mean by that ships? They are the clouds, that white color clouds that make the different shapes in the sky. With the green world they live in and clear rills. Rills means the stream of waters. Green world means this earth. Clear rills means the clear water of the small streams running through the forest. That for themselves a cooling covert make. Covert means not openly known or displayed. Okay. Chants the hot season, the mid forest broke. What does it mean? Broke means ferns, the small plants which grow on the old walls, you must have seen. And the mid forest break means what? These are the inside the forest you will see different kind of flowers and plants. They are all making the beauty of the nature enhance. And such too is the grandeur of the domes. Grandeur means last day of existence known as displayed. That means the last day, ultimate day of life. We have imagined for the mighty dead all lovely tales that we have heard or read. The beautiful stories which are being told to us by our grandparents, or the scenes of the pictures that shows us the beauty of the nature, that all describes the beauty, how it works, and it makes us feel happy from inside. An endless fountain of immortal drink. That means it is a kind of an immortal drink, that is, it's not going to die. Immortal means not going to die. Mortal means death. And immortal means not going to die. What is not going to die? The sweet memories, the beauty of the nature is not going to die. Pouring unto us from the heavens brink. Brink means from the edge of the heavens, this all beauty has came on this earth. And it makes us a soothing feeling and feel a happiness in our, that endless enjoyment which we get when we see the beauty of the nature and we remember it again and again. Nor do we merely feel this essence for one short hour. No, even as the trees that whisper mind, a temple becomes soon. Dear as a temple's self, so does the moon. Now we see the moon is having a different kind of shapes. Waxing moon and waning moon, you must have seen. The size sometimes grows and the size sometimes becomes bigger and bigger. And the beauty of the moon at night when it is a full moon day. So that all beauty is having its own effect on us. And the trees, when they are having different kind of seasons, the trees are having sometime the leaves are shaded, sometime the color of the leaves become yellow, sometime the color of the leaves are very much lush green in color. That all beauty makes us feel that happiness. The changing seasons make us feel that happiness in us. The passion poesy. Now poesy is a kind of a poetry. Glory is infinite. The infinite glory which is we got from the, that means we cannot count that kind of beauty of the nature. Haunt us till they become a cheering light. The night, it's very much haunting sometime, very much we feel dead like situation, very dark night, and then suddenly that slowly the rising of the sun and the whole of the sky covered with a beautiful color shades of red, and then it becomes the day. So all these becomes a happiness for us unto our souls and bound us so fast. They are all connected with us. We naturally sleep at night and early morning we awake. Okay, that whether there be shine or gleam or crest, they always must be with us or we die. These all beauty of the nature, it supports us, it makes us relax in the hours of the tension, and it makes us happy feeling for us to avoid the negativity. Whenever we are tense, we feel like relaxing, we go towards the nature, because nature gives us the happiness from inside, the true feeling of happiness without taking anything from us. It just gives away to us the happy feelings. The flowers, they don't take any commission or kind of a money from us, but they make us feel happy when we see at them, when we look at them, when we see the beauty of this nature. So here we end on page number 148. Inshallah, we'll continue next time. Jazakallah.